All right, boys, here's the deal. We know there are spoilers here. We're at the Asmodee headquarters. The spoilers are hot. I know Joe's got one. I know John's got one. Let's get in there. Let's split up. Let's find those spoilers. Come on. But how are we ever going to get in? Yeah. Be cool. Hey!
Yo.
Do you know where Joe is?
No, why would I know where Joe?
Tell us. Liar! Where is he? Where's Joe?
No. I'm not the guy you want. The guy you want is Xander. He's out there. Out there on the left.
Come on, let's go.
All right.
Go. I don't know. Wait. Come on.
Did you guys find him?
Oh, where's
Where are
Joe?
they?
Where's John? Where's our spoilers?
Where are they?
No idea.
Couldn't find him anywhere.
Rah.
No. Oh, there they are.
Joe,
John,
What can I do for you guys?
you have something we want.
give us the card.
I do.
What?
Give us the card.
The card.
Give us the card.
Oh, the spoiler?
Give us
You
the
know the
card.
card.
We don't need to make this difficult.
I think we do. I can't show you this early.
Okay, show us the card.
Yeah, sure. This one.
Give it to us.
Okay, there you go.
We know you have it. Let's see it.
We didn't want it to come to this.
This is no laughing matter.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh, it was easy.
We need the card.
I'll give it to him because he's the nice one.
Just,
All right.
thanks, Joe.
What do you got?
Ooh.
Okay.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that, amazing piece of cinema. As always, hopefully we try and outdo ourselves every time, and hopefully this is no different.
Bro.
It may not have been better, but it is more unique, and that's what we're shooting for.
Well, it's the first time that we all four of us were able to record in person one of these skits, and so there was a certain type of energy, and it was
Dude,
a lot of fun.
I cringed so hard watching myself try to act anything ever. That was tough.
Same.
Try to act. What do you mean? We were really trying to find them.
I'm no flop.
Yeah, this ain't Golden Dice, guys. We got nominated. We didn't win for the Oscar. So
No. Well, I guess, two things to cover here. One is we're missing Jay, unfortunately. He couldn't film this part with us, but he's here
He's
in
still
spirit.
looking for John.
One of us can pretend to give his takes. And the second is let's get on to the spoilers.
Come on.
Boom. We've got Quinlan Voss and Asajj Ventress.
Yeah.
Before I talk about these cards, I just want to mention that we have now spoiled David's favorite character and my favorite character.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever's watching this at FFG, we're going to need Biggs Darklighter. That's still Jim's favorite character for some reason. And Mason
And
is a spoil in the
the
future. Thank you very much.
Yep.
So, just putting that request in right now.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell him that I don't actually care
Okay.
about Biggs. I'm keeping the meme alive.
Yeah. Okay, just to be clear, like when they hand
It's actually Luthen Rail, though, right?
Yeah, Luthen's actually dope.
Yeah.
He is so sick. I know we've already seen him for this next one, but
The
Okay,
next
so
one
a
they
couple things immediately off the bat. Like, we did not study these cards when they handed them to us, but they did hand us legit cards with these on it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the cards in the video were these
So
actual
our
physical
reaction
cards, and that
was
really cool.
was so genuine, and I was so overcome with emotion by the video. Like, I haven't sat and read these cards, so I'm actually just excited to do this because first of all, the art scheme
Cool.
is insane. Like, this is so cool.
Yes,
Mhm.
it's awesome. Like they do kind of like bleed into each other, which makes sense. If we read the cards, which I'll do that now, we've got Quinlan Voss, Dark Disciple. Shout out
Oh,
to the
so
book
good.
Dark
Well done.
Disciple, my favorite Star Wars book. He's a 4-cost red ground unit, a 4/5 Force Jedi Republic traits, and on attack, if this unit has 6 or more power, you may deal 2 damage to an enemy base. And then I'll read Asajj Ventress, and then we'll go over both the cards. So Asajj Ventress is a 5-cost red ground unit. Harden Your Heart is
Mm.
her
Mm.
subtitle. She's a 5/6 Force Knight and Bounty Hunter
Oh.
traits. And when played and on attack, give another friendly Force unit +2/+0 for this phase.
Wow.
Very cool.
I love the
The
theme
theme
so
is
much.
on point.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, without me spoiling everything, essentially, Asajj Ventress attempts to help Quinlan Voss do something, and they work together to try and accomplish something. They end up, falling in love, and it's a fun/tragic
Yeah.
time. But
Where
yeah, so
can we
she's
see
like
the
training
storyline?
him.
Obviously, I know where this is, but could you tell
This
our
is in the
listeners,
Dark
please?
Yeah, that's
Disciple
why the
book.
Dark Disciple subtitle is so clutch, because it's the Dark Disciple
Yes.
book. And
Oh,
they
no.
just released Tales of the Underworld, which is the continuation of the story of Voss and Ventress, sort of.
Yes, sort of. Hopefully, we get more,
Yeah.
even more in the future. Let's look at these cards together first, because they are obviously meant to be paired with one another. Like the obvious synergy, right, is that Ventress gives Quinlan the +2 attack that he needs to deal that 2 extra damage to your opponent's base when he attacks.
Yes.
Uh,
On the win
which
played,
is
which is
a
awesome.
lot. Yes, on the one played and on her on attack.
Mhm.
And like if he has that extra 6, like extra 2 power, turning that into 4 is like you're hitting for 8
Mhm.
potentially on
Yeah.
base, which is pretty big
That's
for
like
a 4
that's
cost
like
unit.
Podameron stuff right there, right?
Yeah,
For at a 4 cost.
but he's cheaper. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
and
sick.
like a 4 or 5 stat line's good. Like Kanan as a force user is like why we like playing Kanan. Like the healing is nice, but it's really like solid stats. You can put the Jedi lightsaber on him. You can obviously use force
Mhm.
throw, and this is a card that can serve both those purposes because it's just red. It's not hero or villain, and so yeah, I just think it's a really
And
cool opportunity
the
there.
yeah. And like if this is in the right deck in the yellow shell, Hotshot Blaster with this,
Yeah,
boom,
that's
8
gross.
8 damage to base. Like
Done.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
that that's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, like anything that helps you cheat actions with Quinlan, like Maz with Quinlan, you can, use her ability to attack with a force unit. He's a force unit, and you can just attack base for 8.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're pairing it with green somehow, maybe you have both of these and you got a green deck with my favorite card to bring up, Energy Conversion Lab, and Asajj can give a force unit +4/+0
Yeah, that's
for the
gross.
phase with the when played non attack.
That's
Seems
a
cool.
lot at 5.
Yeah, and
It's a lot of
if it
stats.
could kill a pesky sentinel that they try to play down, like Village Protector is kind of the only thing that is really kind of getting in the way of that. Obviously, if it has more health than 5, but yeah, could clear the way for a Quinlan or another force unit to really come through and do some work.
That's pretty wild. Are there any other leaders that you're eyeing for this?
Ooh, Quinlan and Anakin, because you can deal 2 damage to your base to attack with Quinlan for 8 at an enemy unit. Well, not 8, 6, and then 2 to the base.
6. Yeah, so you couldn't attack their base with the Anakin ability. You'd have
Right.
to use it to trade, but
Okay.
still do the 2 ping damage is solid.
Okay, all right. I see that. What about Kylo? Discard a card from your hand. Give it
Ooh, yeah,
+2.
true.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. On the flip turn too is like so it would no, never mind. You'd get this down on the flip turn, but then it would have to attack
Yeah.
the next turn
The timing's weird.
unless Kylo ECL comes into play, which could be cool.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sad that like all the usages that I'm thinking are for Quinlan and not for Ventress. But
Mhm.
I feel like Quinlan attacking for an 8 total damage is a little bit more exciting.
Yeah,
If Ventress let you attack with the unit, uh, then it would be maybe too good, but also it probably would be too good, but more interesting. She's a little bit like Captain Phasma, right? The green
Mhm.
villain, 5 cost, 5/5. When played on attack, give another friendly unit +2/+2 or whatever.
Yep.
yeah.
She's first order specifically, I think, right?
Yeah.
So
Phasmas, yes. Yeah,
yeah.
this is funny that like you could run this in like a bounty hunter style of a deck.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, like with Cad Bane, you would want it to be Underworld bounty hunter, and this does not have Underworld. But there's other things that deal with some bounty hunter synergy, which is pretty cool. I think Asajj is probably going to be too slow, at least initially, unless you can really find some like key advantages. I don't think
mean-
Quinlan is going to be enough to like warrant that just as like its own. But if you have a couple other cards that can benefit from that ability in a meaningful way, then I could see it sneaking.
I
in.
mean, I seriously like Ventress even just buffing a Yoda from set 1 to make it a 4/4 restore 2. Because there's so many times where like Yoda's 2 attack just feels a little bit like, I need him to kill that 3 health thing, and it can't, and so I've gotta sink damage in or whatever. Like if you're running against aggro, or if this is like Han 2 or something, and you can play Yoda
Yeah,
on 3
some
and this
kind
on
of
4, and then Yoda's swinging for 4 to kill something and restore 2.
some kind of force centric Han 2 deck seems like a good place for this, because like a 4 cost 5/4 is already like not that bad, and you get immediate value out of her ability if you can attack with the unit that you have on board, or
Yeah.
as long as your opponent doesn't like use removal on it, you get value. So I like it there for sure.
Yep. Solid.
Yeah. Definitely some cool plays, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it might be a little too slow, but I do like that playing something on 5 in an aggro based deck. Like you want it to be doing something, and so it can stick a unit, attack for a little bit more. There's some stuff here for
Mhm.
sure.
What's the best like 5 flip force leader that you can play and then buff twice with like ECL? Like is that
Oh,
a
I
thing?
mean,
Like,
well, it need to be a
Quinlan-
green
Quinlan.
leader.
I mean, literally Quinlan
Quinlan.
boss.
Oh, true. It would need to
But-
be a green leader.
Oh,
or red,
yeah.
red or green. Or yeah,
So new Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
New Obi-Wan
sorry,
is that.
it would need to be a red leader.
Well, no.
it would need to be a red leader.
leader. Because if you're using ECL as the base, the leader
Oh,
would need to
got
be
it.
red.
Okay, so 5 cost. So what?
So Kylo?
Seventh
Are there
sister,
any?
or no, not 7th.
Oh,
Third?
yeah.
4th, 5th, 18th sister.
Yeah,
47th
whatever number
sister.
sister. That actually is kind of sick, because you can bring. Well, I guess with her ability, you wouldn't be able to bring her in with hidden, I don't think. But yeah, just flipping third sister, and then ECLing this into something and attacking with third sister for
9. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll
That's a
do
lot.
it.
I actually don't hate this in Kylo though, because like you play Kylo the next turn. If you do ECL this in, obviously you can hit Kylo for an additional 4. But getting to, because you're already going to have 0 cards in hand, so it would be a little bit weird because you have to top deck it. But
Ooh,
I don't know.
if
I
you
can see
do
some cool
Kylo
stuff with
ECL
that.
though, you also could play that Phasma, which does a very similar thing, and so you now
Mhm.
have like 6 cards in your deck that let you basically do that play.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So just a
And
little
like I
bit
said,
more
that's-
density.
You're just sitting there saying, "I'm going to kill you this turn," is what that's saying. So
What about
it could be worth
Yeah,
trying
who
for
doesn't
sure.
want that?
what about new Kit Fisto leader? That's a thing, right? Doesn't he flip on 5?
It is. He does, but he really cares about having Jedi specifically in play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just
But
thinking Force unit
it
flips
could
on
work.
5. He flips on 5, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, but
As
it's
a
the 1/6
1/6.
starting out, so you really need some Jedis out there.
I mean,
to
this
make
would
it-
turn it into a 5/6 at worst, which
if you
yeah,
ECL it.
maybe not the most exciting.
Right.
Yeah,
So.
maybe not the most exciting.
Like I said, I do think that if there's more cards kind of like Quinlan, that it's like, hey, like the Von Reich's Interceptor, cards like that. Obviously that's not a forced unit, but like cards like that it's like, hey, if you buff this or if you invest in improving this, you get more bonuses. A card like Asajj gets way better. And so we'll just need to see kind of what keeps showing up, what's available. But yeah, as more cards like that come into play, because again, a 4 cost hitting you for 8, sounds dope. Let's make that happen. And then, like you were saying, Hotshot Blaster. I see so many great ways to make Quinlan work. I'm still trying to see the Matrix for Asajj, but if anyone can do it, it's our boy Mike.
Yeah.
I will definitely be
This is-
trying. If only Toro Calican was a force unit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If there's a card in the set that's like Foundling that turns a unit into a
Yeah.
force unit,
Yep.
I will be
Come on
trying
now. Come on. Heck yeah.
that.
That's awesome.
So fingers crossed we
Yeah.
get that.
Gosh, that's wild. It's wild. This is a great pairing. I love that we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
For sure.
Cool. Well, hope you guys enjoyed these exclusive spoilers. If you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Peace.